My name is Rex Leffingwell. I'm a permit specialist for ex² technology. I'd worked with a lot of the guys that are part of ex² throughout the years. When I left the Bell system, some of the guys actually work for me. Now they're the boss. So it was a good fit for me to get back into the business that I enjoyed. I found my passion, the opportunity to actually be involved in a project in my home state, which is the ITR project. I thought, okay, I'll do this project and then I'll just go off into the wilderness, retire again. But things just, after that job, there were new challenges, and I was just as excited about those as I was the ITR project. So here I am, still at it, loving every day of it. Well, I grew up in a small town in Indiana. We're very rural. We still had open steel wire and copper wire, 8-party lines. Our central office was you pick up the phone, an operator said, "Number, please." So I've witnessed that type of stuff just growing up as a kid. And then when I finally went to work with the telephone company, I got to take down all that stuff because we were graduating into a PIC cable, plastic insulated cable. But that didn't seem to take very long. Then along came fiber optics, and fiber optics just took over everything, and it was fast. I was amazed at how fast all those years, probably 50 or 60 years it took to get to PIC, and fiber happened, and 20 years later, that's all there is. That is telecom now, is fiber. What you can push through one fiber is just amazing, even today. But I think the one that stands out to me most was having an opportunity to be a part of the ITR project, my home state. I think the most part was knowing that I was a part of a brand new company's biggest job. We would become what we are today, one of the premier engineering companies out there. Yeah, I guess I do. I know throughout my career, I've been thrust into work areas that I didn't know anything about or very little about. And I learned that if you really listen, ask smart questions, you may get an answer, but at the very least, you're going to start a dialogue, and that dialogue will eventually get you there, get to what you wanted to know. Find your passion. I remember my first day on the job as a lineman in June the 6th of 1966. My then boss took me out to the line crew, and they were replacing a pole. I jumped out on the job, and they said, "Here, Rex, take this tamp, and we want you to tamp the dirt back into this pole, and every piece of the dirt that came out has to go back in." I said, "Okay." So I started the tamping operation, and guess what? They had 2 guys shoveling in, and they weren't slowing down. I kept up, but when I got done, I realized that I'd just been through a new guy hazing process. But at the end of the day, I knew that telco was going to be a job I wanted to go to every day. I've met over the years extremely talented professional people. It's amazing, but it's what makes this company what it is.